Hello, everybody. This is Christine Cole from Somatic Body, teacher of Body Mind Centering. And today we're starting the third day of our 5-day habit of 20 minutes of embodiment called Tiny Magic. And it's all about the hormones. I'm going to play you in honoring my Russian students who are in the middle of their 2-year training, some beautiful, beautiful Russian song. Let me find it. Enjoy. Can you hear it? Amanda, can you hear it? Welcome to day 3. Day 3 of studying the hormones. You can't hear me? Oh no. How is this? Can you hear me now? Is that better, everybody? Yeah. Okay. So, welcome to day 3. We are revealing the glands that underline the chakras. And we have moved from the root chakra, which has 2 glands attached to it. And today we're moving into the area surrounding the heart. And this is an area that I feel like body mind centering or somatic body can offer a lot. We're going to talk about the gland that governs the diaphragm and our breath. We're going to look at the thymus that opens up growth for the embryo, the baby, the toddler, and all the way up to growth, all the way up to adolescence. And in between sits the heart. And our heart, in many other realms, is given a lot of weight for love to pour through, for us to recognize the world, and indeed it is very powerful. Today I'm going to instruct you on how this trio in this realm works together. And to start that, I will show you the just a simple anatomical view. Let's see if we can get there quickly. We can get there and look at the xiphoid process. So here we have a simple picture from Wikipedia. And what we see is that the sternum in the middle of the rib cage that protects the heart and protects the thymus has a flap. So again, we have a bone. And I'll take this away again. We again have a bone, just like the coccygeal bodies were protected by this tiny bone, the coccygeal bone. Here we have a flap that sits a little lower than here we go, sits about here at the end of our sternum, and it has the ability, it has a joint, so it can move. So if you remember your bone touch, knock on wood, knock on any other bone, you know where it is, and gently knock here to find this, to find the glands that are protected and behind the shield. So with your vibrational tone, whatever feels better for you, I sometimes like to just knock just above the xiphoid bone, so not on it because we don't want to hurt or we don't want to jam it under. I like to sometimes just knock on the sternum and let that vibration go through into this little bone and maybe find movement, because movement is a source of all of our life, and it helps us repattern our posture. And so you have to let things move to remove things and to arrive at a new place. So here I've arrived at this pulsing of you can go back to vibration. You can go back, you can hug, just go back and hold here and gently move from here. This can be a gentle, small movements for yourself. And know that it's a flap, so it can, and allow your breath to respond to this naturally. So don't worry about how it relates yet. The mere fact that it is mobile, and because we're an endocrine system, we're putting a special honoring and respecting here. I'm talking about respect in the solar plexus, respect for ourselves. So you honor your own body, your own boundaries, your own self. Know yourself. Know yourself before you then go and honor the world. Like, and before you set a boundary, know yourself. So allow the movement to happen. And for those that were here on the first day, take these two little bones, the coccygeal bone and the xiphoid process, both have their hormonal glandular hormone creation. They create the hormone there that enters into the blood system. So you can put your hand on your coccyx, one hand on your coccyx, pump a little bit. And here, put your hand on the xiphoid process. And now if you'd like, this is really fun, you knock on your sternum a little bit and go, ho, 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 ho. So it's a breath. It's the diaphragmatic breath. Pumping. There we go. Now you're getting your blood pumping. It allows the hormones to move through. And then for the last moment here with this gland, just allow yourself to notice this concert of breath and both of these glandular systems that move bone. There you go. You can move. I'm going to stay still today, not that you need to. So this is the area from here. You would put up your shield to say no. No, because you know yourself, not because you're needing to push away. It's like, this is what's good for me. Try it. No self, here and no further. This is good. Okay. Oh, so we have this supporting our diaphragm, and we have this under our heart. So the heart has support in defending, or maybe you can find out how much the heart needs to defend, but putting it in its place above this strong support for your breath, your knowing yourself. What can the heart be? How much freer can it be? And now we'll jump to the thymus. And here I will jump through the heart for a moment, above it, and circle it. While I look for this next picture, I would like you to find your lungs too. So this is, I think you're seeing part of what I put online for my students as a manual. It will explain the function and where it is and show some images that I find are very helpful. So this aura, these two lobes, so the thymus has two large lobes that lie behind the sternum, in front of our huge blood vessels coming from the heart, between the lungs, as the heart is between the lungs. So, and it is huge in an embryo and in a baby, and they are just ready for life. They are just so gently. So I made two little ones for me because I'm a grown-up, and they've now, so these are my thymus. And I would just pat the area gently where these So the whole area of your growing, of your baby, of this whole area, not just where it is right now. Now it's important for immune function. But let's go back to this, and you can smile. I'm smiling when I go to the thymus. I'm like, this is a baby, and babies walk around with this big thymus, and they just have such openness and hopefulness, unquestioned. It just comes from this this gland and these hormones that flow through their body, encourage growth. And for a moment after you've done this, just allow sunlight, light to come onto here. Allow yourself to be gifted by the love of whatever God, whatever higher. Allow yourself to receive warmth, receive light. So I used to look at these old Christian paintings where like the love of the light of God shines upon some special person, and it would shine right here. It would shine in their heart. It would shine right above it to the thymus. So take a minute to look away from the screen and place these tissues, maybe hope, the softness of a baby, the eagerness of a baby into that area. And people ask me, are we like creating more of these hormones? Probably. But we all have our balance. So the thymus is something that many people let go of growth, of possibilities. You can bring that back. And then the whole system of interactive hormonal conversation will get easier in your body and more effective. So yeah, I'm seeing some really beautiful, soft movement opening. And so to give yourself for your grown-up self, I dropped my thymus. So just give it more of a powerful, now you've trained your hands to have vibrational touch. Give it a bit of a very directional, energetic touch, like here, like here. Give your grown-up self the sense of immune function. Give it, there we go. So that is it. You can protect yourself. You can know yourself in the blood and in the cells. You can determine what is rightfully there, what is good for you, and what is not. And that's what the thymus and the immune system does. It deciphers between what you are and what you are not, and love yourself there. So we have this. So we have these two, and you can just put your hand on both the width of the thymus and the paddle of the xiphoid process. And in this, and within the lungs, we now place the heart, my mango heart. It's actually nice to have a mango heart. You should try it. So the lungs would surround a mango. And just sit with your heart for a sec. And allow it to sit within this framework we set up from the last days all the way from the tailbone. And today, we're creating what is very powerful, a relationship of three things, three three energies. And here in your heart, you have hormones, and they're close to the ventricles, and they can determine the tone of your heart. And for me, it is sometimes the final backup of all electrical systems, all blood systems. We have this hormone that just will not let life go. It will proceed, life will proceed, our heart will pump. So it's like you're sending these powerful little hormones in to restart or to determine the tone of your heart, how thick the blood is, how quickly you're pumping. You're sending in ancient powers of the hormones into the heart. Not the, happy-go-lucky, organy heart. And here's where we're getting closer to the ancient knowing heart, the heart that recognizes truth. I'm speaking maybe a little more metaphorically today, so I want you to undress me sometimes and just feel what you're feeling in your body. What does it mean when you bring that hormonal sparkle into your heart? What does it do for you? And why don't you, as we're preparing for tomorrow, our throat will be able to express what our heart wants to say, which is what these singers were giving us, the power of the heart in the beginning. So for a moment, just sing for yourself, sing your name. Christine, from this heart, from the hormones in your heart, say your name. Or just sing ah, ah, or sing heart, 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 and just tap your thymus and tap your xiphoid hard, and let all three hard. And now, with these three aligned, interacting in conversation, and with the whole hormonal system, of course, just receive love. Receive the warmth of your own love, your own heart. For a moment, open yourself up through these three. See how you can receive attention, which is actually hard for us. Receive attention using the xiphoid. Like, I know myself, so I can be seen. I know myself. Let people see me. The heart, let yourself be recognized. Let yourself be loved, even more than recognized. Let yourself be filled. Let your heart resonate with other hearts. And the thymus, let the thymus be a lightness above it all. And provide new opportunities, new light, new hope for all of this to happen.